My Anaconda will review this movie right now, son. Welcome back to the James Rambin Reviews, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing for you Anaconda, which is one of the more recent films I saw at the cinema today. I done a quick reaction, and based on the quick reaction, because of how I felt, I think it was kind of worthy just to kind of get right into the film, review it, the same day I saw it, because it's quite an enjoyable movie actually. And for a bit of context, this is not the first Anaconda movie. There was also a 1997 film which I haven't seen, but I might try and check it out because I enjoyed Anaconda, this version of the film, the 2025 version. So there is all of that, and also I do like Jack Black. There's been a lot of films he's been in, and he's always quite silly, always quite, quite crazy characters and things like that, like Nacho Libre, and then how he was Steve in the Minecraft movie. So he's always trying to be funny in every film he is, and he's always trying to be a crazy character in every film that he's in. And he's pretty interesting and pretty entertaining in, this Anaconda movie. And so what I will say is, what this film is all about is pretty much like them. The whole plan is trying to film a movie about Anaconda. It's like it's meant to be a spiritual sequel to Anaconda, but they film it in their own way, and you kind of get this pretty, crazy comedy where they tell a lot of the jokes through how they filmed the movie, how they had like memories together, making another film, another kind of program sort of thing, and then how they all come together and how they all want to make this movie together. So it's kind of like bringing back friends to pretty much do more stuff with your friends again kind of film, that kind of film. And so you've got actors in here like I mentioned, Jack Black. You've also got Paul Rudd in this movie. And so what I will say is that this movie is pretty entertaining. It's a comedy, so it obviously is going to start to make you laugh, and I think that's what the movie's good at, because it knows that it's just silly. It's kind of just making fun of itself because it's making fun of a movie that already existed. So there is that. And also there's just some really crazy funny moments with Jack Black in this movie. He's so dedicated to the role and all of that, and he'll just go out of his way to be like the guy that wants to make the film, be dedicated on how to make the film and stuff like that. Like, he will do anything to make this movie pretty much, and you can tell that when they filmed the movie and when as the movie's going on, you can tell that he's really interested in making the movie and wanting the movie to be completed. So there is that. It's pretty funny on that front. I wasn't bored too much either throughout the film, so it was a nice, enjoyable little film you can just watch and enjoy. So I'll say that. I will also say Paul Rudd is pretty good in the film as well. He kind of plays like the fun pal of Jack Black, and there are a lot of funny moments with them together in the film, and just a lot of this movie is just meant to be fun, nothing crazy. Sometimes you kind of know what you're going to get yourself into with this movie, and that's kind of to its benefit. It doesn't try to be anything that it's not meant to be. It's meant to be what it's meant to be, sort of thing, and that's what I like about the film. So like I said, it's funny. There's a lot about it that's just funny, entertaining. It just knows what it is. It's self-aware, it's enjoyable, it gives itself the reason to exist for that reason, if you know what I mean. Like, it does everything it needs to do in terms of this type of film. It's not like an all-round film, like I said in my quick reaction. It's not like a all-timer or anything. It's just living up to what it's meant to be, with how it is meant to be this silly comedy film. So I kind of have said how I feel about it. There's not too much to spoil in terms of the film, though. If you did like the movie throughout the entire runtime, I do recommend that you stay for the post-credit scenes, because they are pretty funny with how it all concludes and things, and just goes to show that the movie wasn't really taking itself that seriously. So I will say that it was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable film and things like that, and that's how I felt about Anaconda, the 2025 version. That's just kind of how I felt. Let me know how you felt about the movie. Did you enjoy the film, or did you think it was not that funny? Did you think it was not that great? So let me know. But I enjoyed the film for what it was going for, and stay tuned for more reviews like this one, because this is kind of just the start of 2026. So we'll have to see what films come out this year, as obviously I just caught up with one of the films from last year, but this is because I went to see Anaconda today, so ends up happening, doesn't it? You end up seeing a film no matter what year it came out. So stay tuned for more reviews like this one, and I will be back for another review on the James Ramble Reviews. Bye. And my Anaconda will review more and more movies. Yeah, it's funny how they played that Anaconda song in the film as well. Yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for more reviews like that, and bye.